Types of clothing fasteners.
Button, a small depth or knob sewn onto a garment, either to fasten it by being pushed through a slit made for the purpose or for decoration. A blouse with 5 buttons in front. Step on how to attach button. Step 1. I would take some 20-inch length of thread. You can wing this measure by measuring from the tip of your fingers to the elbow and add a little extra to be accurate on arm size. This is a manageable length for sewing anything. Thread the needle with your hand. Step 2. Tie a knot catching both the ends. What I do is to roll the ends around my forefinger and then with the help of my thumb slip the roll thread off the finger and then tighten to form the knot. It is better if you make this knot twice. Step 3. Mark where you want the button placed. To know where to place the button exactly for an existing buttonhole, keep it aligned on the pocket. Mark through the buttonhole with a pin or whatever marking tool you have. Separate the placket. Bring up the needle from the back of the fabric to the front of the fabric where you mark. Make 2 small stitches on the same place. This is done to another unthread there. As a final step, go to the space between the fabric and the button with the needle and the thread. Wrap the thread 3 times around the thread loops between the button and fabric. Snap fasteners is a pair of interlocking discs made out of the metal plastic commonly used in place of traditional buttons to fasten clothing and for similar purposes. Steps on how to attach snap fasteners. 2. Rivet studs in metal or plastic with 3 or 4 parts that need to be used with riveting. Eyelets and grommet are plastic or metal rings used to reinforce holes in the fabric you're using. Steps on how to attach eyelet and grommet. Step 1. Punch a hole using a leather or fabric hole punch. Put a hole where you want the eyelet to be inserted. The hole should be slightly smaller than the inside of the eyelet. If the hole is larger, your eyelet will not last and may fall out. Steps on how to attach eyelet and grommet. Step 2. Insert the eyelet. Insert the top of the eyelet into the hole. This is the larger piece. Keep in mind that the nice inside of the eyelet with a smooth ring should be on top. This is what you will see in the finished product. Step 3. Setting the washer. Flip your item over and put the washer over the eyelet prong onto the back. Now use your setting tool to join the top to the washer. The setting tool will cause the end of the front prong to the curl over the back ring and will keep it nice and secure. Buckles. Buckle, clasp or catch, particularly for fastening the ends of a belt or a clasp-like ornament, especially for shoes. Steps on how to attach buckles. Step 1. Double check your belt. You need to make sure that the belt you plan on using can actually have a buckle change. It is often to more expensive belts that allow you to change the buckle. Step 2. Position the belt buckle. Put the belt buckle you plan on using right next to the end of the belt. This will help you make sure that the buckle is facing in the right direction. Step 3. Attach the buckle depending on your belt and buckle. You don't want to unsnap the snaps that are the end of the belt if you want to push the studs through their holes. This serves to free up. Steps on how to attach the buckle. Step 4. Check out your look. Now that you have attached your buckle to your belt, put the belt on and see how it fits and make sure the buckle looks how you intended. If you did not position the belt buckle properly, it might be upside down or lopsided. If that is the case, you need to remove it and then go through the above steps again. Zipper. A zippered zip fly or zip fastener, formerly known as a clasp locker, is a commonly used device for binding the edges of an opening of fabric or other flexible material such as on a garment or a bag. Steps on how to attach zippers. First, you have to stitch them together with the 1/8 seam allowance. Where the zipper opening is marked should be sewn with a long basting stitch on the sewing machine. The rest you make a regular plain seam with a straight stitch. Steps on how to attach zipper. Finish the edge of the center seam with a serger or zigzag stitch. Press the seam open. Step 3. Line the zipper face down on the same line. The zipper teeth will be in line with the center of the seam. Pin the zipper in place. Place a pin just under where you want the zipper to end. Tips on how to attach zipper. Fourth, we will be sewing from the bottom. First, we have to sew the bottom of the zipper. Turn the fabric so that the right side is facing. You run a few stitches parallel to the pin you have placed on. The pin you have placed on the mark for bottom of the zipper, backstitch her if you want to pivot and stitch along the zipper teeth. Frogging, ornamental braid or coat fastening consisting of spindle-shaped button and loops. 5. Unpick the basting stitch from the front. Very carefully. Your center zipper is ready. Now you can go ahead and finish the neck facing. Steps on how to attach frogging. Step 1. For the other loop, you need button knot. For the take a cord of 50 cm more 20 inches, fold by half and start with the loop formed at the fold, left end under the right end. Magnets. Sewable magnet fasteners are made of strong magnet enclosed in small plastic pouches with other than sewn to the garment and widened by the facing. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. God bless you.